Well, good morning everyone and welcome back to the farm. I have just been moving all this stuff out of the way and using the little massey to bring out the tedder and rower. Just going to get that detached actually. Detach. There we go. So yeah. Much easier to move things around the yard with this little thing. Brilliant. But I'm going to put it back under cover now because we want to keep it nice. There will be a job for it soon. We'll be doing the spraying with it. But until then, we can go back in here. So, let's get the case hooked up to the tedder. And then we can do all the tedding and the rowing in one go. Lift it up. There we go. I feel like maybe I should be starting to look for some a bigger tedder and rower, but I'm still paying for this. This is on lease, so I could return it at any time. But yeah, we're leasing this at the minute, but leasing it with a view to purchase it. But yeah, I could return it and get some bigger equipment. Right then, which way does this fling? It flings that way, doesn't it? Right, so I don't want all the grass to end up in the hedge, so we'll start at the other end and fling it toward the middle of the field instead. Right, so you join me again most of the way through rowing up the bottom part of the field. Unfortunately, I forgot to press record on the camera while I was discussing stuff. So, yeah, so basically, this little tedder wind rower combination is not capable of tedding such wet grass, it seems, which is extremely unfortunate because it is a lovely little tool, and I would have liked to have carried on using it for a long time. So I'm using it to row up this bit because it's rowing beautifully, and then we can make our silage bales at least, but we're going to have to look at buying a tedder, which is, as I say, unfortunate, but we're going to have to do it. Now, I was thinking about it. What we'll probably do, I think is probably a better option, is to go and buy a milk tanker, sell all the milk we have, and then use that money to buy a tedder, which yeah, I think that makes more sense. So we'll get all this rowed and baled and wrapped, and then the bales can stay in the field fermenting, and then we're going to be going down the store to discuss a tanker. probably should have kept the old one that came with the farm, to be perfectly honest. But it's, you know, hindsight and all that. Right, I'm going to crack on and finish the rest of this. We'll get it baled, we'll get it wrapped, and then we'll catch up. You know, I've been thinking while I've been baling, because, well, it's a good time to think. And the company that picked the milk up last time, they offer a daily collection service. And it's extremely tempting to take them up on that, because not only then would I not have to worry about the milk, or about keeping the milk sort of from going sour or going off, but I wouldn't have to worry about them picking it up. Now obviously it does mean that my profits from the milk will go down, but all in all it's probably better for the farm. So I think that might be what I do. Anyway, we'll get on with this, and get these all wrapped. Actually getting quite a number of bales off of this. I'm quite impressed. Quite pleased with this. So yeah, we're doing really well. So I'll get all these wrapped, and then we'll maybe have a look into the milk collection service. Right then, so this is the last bale to be wrapped. Like I say, they can all stay down in the field here until next month, and they can start fermenting. We can bring them back up to the farm then, the barn. Okay, so get this folded up. There we go. So yeah, not a bad amount of bales. I haven't counted them. I don't know how many we got. But it is quite a few, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Now let's get the wrapper put away, and I've realised that we need to get some wheat into this field here. We're going to make whole crop silage for Bueno, and possibly to sell as well, because he won't need all of it. So we make whole crop silage, and yeah, and the last, I need to get it in by the end of March, so we'll need to put it in today, really. So I'm going to put this over to one side so I can get the seeder out. Sneak it in there, that will do. Nice. Okay. Jump out and disconnect it. There we go. Now. Yes, we're going to need the seeder this afternoon, so we'll get it all connected up now. There we are. There's quite a lot of seed already in it. I will get it topped up before we start though. Right, I'll just do that now. Okay, so we're now full of wheat seed. So let's close up the top. There we go. Okay. Well, let's park this here for now. I'm going to head down to the house and get some lunch. And then that's all ready to go for afterwards. So, yeah, at the same time as getting some lunch, I'm going to have a look at... I'm going to phone the company that picked up the milk last time. And basically see what the deal is. See you in a bit. Right, so we've had a successful lunch, as in I am full, but also we managed to speak to the milk tanker company. Basically, we've entered into a contract now where they will come and pick up the milk in their tanker every day. And they usually do it, you know, in the evening. So it's unlikely that I'll actually see them, but that's the contract. And yeah, they're gonna pay me for the milk at 6 o'clock every morning, or by 6 o'clock every morning, they said, which is fine because that's before I wake up anyway, or about when I wake up. So yeah, that's really great, I think, cause for this farm, because what it means is we can not have to worry about it at all, and I think that's really good. Right, with the urgency to get the wheat in the field, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to roll this field, to be perfectly honest, which is a little bit disappointing, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Right then, let's get this lowered and see if we can get some wheat into the ground. Once again, I know all these weeds are going to grow up again. That's what weeds do. But we can deal with that. When it happens, we have a sprayer now. But yeah, this is seeding nicely. They're going in very well. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy making whole crop silage. I've never done it before. I need to wait till the need to wait till the crop's grown fairly well. But you can actually cut it down a little bit before it's ready to harvest anyway, so that's good. Right, I'm going to get on with getting this field done. And then we desperately need to go and have a look at getting a tedder. Because I need to turn that at least... Well, I need to turn that today. I'm only going to be able to do it once, but I'll need to do it today. So, I shall join you... Oh. You shall join me when we've done. Okay. Well, I didn't think I'd be doing that today. But it is now done and it looks a lot better than it did. Yep, that looks really good. Apart from the stones. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much about those, unfortunately. So I'm going to get the seeder put away. And then we're going to head up to the store and see what they've got in the way of tedders. Because that is a job that desperately needs to be done today. Right then, I shall see you up at the store. So, there we go, we have a new tedder. £11,000. It's a Kubota. 6 meter working width, which is a massive upgrade to what we had before. Let's get it attached. Yeah, I couldn't have gone for anything bigger. There was this was £11,000. Now I only bought this because I know that we've got money from the milk coming in overnight tonight, and it's going to be a fair chunk overnight tonight. Every other night's not going to be so much, obviously, but tonight, yes, it's going to be a fair chunk. Right, let's get this lifted up. There we go. Right, we'll get back to the farm and we'll do some tedding. That really is a nice case tractor there. I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet, to be perfectly honest. It's ridiculous sized tyres on it though. Massive they are. Right, I'm going to get back and do some tedding. Alright, here we are. Let's get this unfolded and see exactly what ground it covers. Look at that. Look at that. Huge working width compared to what we used to. Massive. Right. Let's fire it up. Lower it down. Oh, look at that. That's... I can already see a colour change. Look, it's drying the grass out. Lovely. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. That grass looks amazing. Really being chucked around there. No, I'm really pleased with this. Not going to regret this purchase at all. Right, I'm going to get on and get it done. And we'll see you again in a bit. Okay, so we have dried out the grass a bit. Definitely looks drier, although it's got a fair way to go. So I'm going to leave the tedder all attached to the tractor, because the first thing we'll be doing next time is coming out and turning the grass again. Quite optimistic to make hay in March, but I think it's going to work. It was a decent cut. So yeah, let's get this all folded up. Like I said, I'll leave it all attached, and the first thing we can do next time would be to turn the grass again. Move it ever closer to being dry enough for hay. next month these fields hopefully should have germinated as well. It'll be interesting to see, and what the weeds are like as well. Right, to put this in here, I'm just going to nose it undercover here for now. There we go. Ooh, let's push there. Right, oh, before I forget, I'm just going to, oh yeah, good job I left enough money in the account to pay the loan on the tractor HP. Well, there we go, that's all done. Not very much left in the bank account at all, but we have got milk that's going to be sold overnight. They're going to be arriving here later, a couple of hours time, to pick up the milk, and then we'll get paid by the morning, which is really good news. We've also still got a lot of produce we need to sort out and sell, like the sugar beet here. It's going to be a mammoth tar. Cows are getting a little bit low on food again. Have to do a run down the shop and get some of the additives. It's non-stop on the farm. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.